Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, your girl again, Teemi. I talk about lifestyle, education, and travels. Okay, so majorly about myself. I also give information about Canada, anything Canada, right? Okay, guys, thank you so much. I just hit 1,000 subscribers. 1,000, a whole 1,000. Guys, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Keep supporting your girl. If this is your first time of coming onto my channel, you are the right channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And for my returning subscribers, thank you guys. Thank you so much for the support, honestly. Do not forget to share with your loved ones as well. Okay, so today I'll be talking about nursing school, like nursing in your late 30s. Well, how are you surviving? How are you coping? What was the experience like the first time you got into the class? How are you able to keep up with the momentum? So I'll just be talking majorly about everything. So guys, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. So if you are joining me for the first time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as well. Share with your loved ones, guys, okay, so I just really want to talk about how I've been coping in the nursing school, and my experience so far. And well, I'll just say when I started my pre-health, and of which I've not even opened the pre-health degree certificates right there. Can you guys see that white box? 2 years. I'm going to unbox it very soon. I don't have time for that now. Okay. When I started this program, my first day in class, I was really like, before the first day, we had orientation and everything. I was a bit nervous because I didn't know what to expect. Going back to school, we've heard so much about nursing. It's so hard. You can't do it. You have kids. How are you gonna do that? And like I said in one of my videos before, I said it's passion. If you don't have passion for it, you won't be able to do it. And I've waited this long to actually get myself into the nursing school finally. And like many of you know, or if you don't know, I transitioned from human resources / admin role to healthcare, like fully healthcare. So I was nothing close to the healthcare, talk more of even saying nursing at all. So but it's something I've always wanted to, so that's why I actually transitioned and I started from scratch again. Okay, so we did the orientation, and when they were talking, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that. I'm like, Timmy, this is the right thing you're doing. Is this the right thing? Can you cope? They say you have to study this, study how many hours a day, this, that, every day. So I'm like, God, you still have the time to back out, still have the time. But the spirit in me just said, no, you can't back out, just keep going. Man, it's what you want. You have to just keep pushing, girl. Do it, you can do it. If people can do it, you can do it. Then I looked around me, I saw young chaps, like really young chaps, like when I'm saying the young chaps, I'm seeing people that just finished from high school, so I'm like, these children with their fresh brain like this, and they will not come and bullying somebody like this, but I didn't really give too much attention to that, but I was just there and I knew that, yeah, this is what I wanted, this is what I want, and I'm going to just pursue it. And again, research has said that the older students actually top most of the class, or they're very good, they're more serious, very dedicated and everything. So things like that, those flashbacks just keeps coming to me. You can do, you're not a quitter and stuff like that, of course. So I said, okay, but what are the things that would help me stay focused, stay on top of my game and stuff like that? Number one, I did a whole lot of research, and I realized that for someone who is married with kids and who is also working, part-time or casual by the side, irrespective of whatever job it is, you are working, because nobody's going to feed you. You have a family. You are not under anybody, so you have to support your family. You have your kids too, so I said, okay, I'm going to have to plan myself. So guys, look at this. I don't know if you can see it. This is my calendar. Okay, so that's my calendar. I had to buy that calendar because I just needed to be on top of my game. On a normal day, I'm very good at organizing, that's me. That's my work, paperwork, filling forms and all those stuff. I'm so good at that. So, but I just needed something to help me with my classwork. So I got that calendar for myself. First and foremost, I bought my textbooks, I bought everything. I think that was the TikTok video I did when I wanted to start. I was just so ready, my uniform, everything, canvas, is this sneakers they call it, whatever. I was just so ready for the class and everything. So after the orientation, I was like, okay, let's get it. We are getting it. So I got into the class. The tension, I think the lectures were the first lecture they were on, I think, yeah, they were online, So but when we went for our clinicals, it was in person. Then my heart started doing boom 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 boom. Clinicals and lab, and everything. So I realized that people were asking questions. First class I wasn't asking questions. I was just quiet all through and everything. So by the time I was getting to the second, the third class, I started getting familiar with the whole environment. So once in a while, I'll just chip in those questions. The truth of the matter is, you better start participating in class. You need to participate. You need to ask questions. The truth is, these lecturers, they are actually noticing if you participate or if you don't participate. So I started participating in class. I started asking questions, to the best of my ability. I was still really out of my shell, yeah. I saw those young ones, they just ask that question, boom, do this one, boom. They even call the lecturer by name. I'm like, this one will hard, do. I'm always on my own corner, doing my thing. But I started asking questions. I realized that I was comfortable asking questions if I wasn't clear, because that's not my field. So asking questions and then making them, make the lecturer responding to my question. No question is actually very silly or stupid. So ask questions as much as you can. That was what I did, and then I became very comfortable. That was, for me. Then the another thing that helped me in my first year was having a reading buddy, like a reading partner. Now this one is very tricky. If you're having a reading partner, please try, and I know you might not know who this person is at first, but try and see if you have a partner and you guys your goals don't align. Please run as fast as possible. You should have a reading partner that you guys understand each other. You make sure that your timetable, it's at par, so there's not like, oh, I'm busy today, I'm busy that day. No. It won't help you. It won't go a long way. And one thing that I realized in nursing is that you can't really read on your own. Like, you can read on your own, don't get me wrong, but then it helps you better if you are collaborate with someone else, because what that person understands, by the time the person tells you, by the time you're in the exam or in the test, you remember that, oh, this person said so, and this person cited this example. Then that way to juggle your memory, and then you'll be able to, if you see certain question that relates to that. So having a very good reading buddy is very important. It's very, very important. You guys should have to understand yourself, have respect for your time, have respect for each other. It's very, very, very important. And again, another thing that really helped me was having to plan ahead. Like if I have my assignment now, like some lecturers will give you this 10 papers, and everything, way ahead. So I look at my coursework and I see, okay, initially I was really lacking behind, despite the fact that I had my planner, my calendar and everything. It was just so overwhelming, like extremely overwhelming for me. I've been to school here before, but then this nursing thing was just like a different game changer for me. So I said, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'll pick each course. I'll look at the schedule. Maybe I can look at maybe 1 to 5 weeks ahead. I'll say, okay, what is going to be due? So I'll go to my planner. I will write it down there. If I have to start working on it, then I'll say, okay, submit this. And I always make sure I finish my assignment at least minimum a week before. Because most of these lecturers will actually give you this assignment, lab works and everything weeks ahead of your submission, and you have to do your due diligence to make sure that everything is perfect if you want to have a very good score. Yeah, so I was doing that, and then I realized that it helped me. So I submitted my assignments on time. Most of my assignments I always submit on time. Most of my lab work, I'll submit on time, and again, if we have critique, if you have seen one of my videos, I use my son mostly. It helps me, and we'll practice together at home. Even though I have a lab partner, we can do that Me and my lab partner will do that at the lab, but again, when I get home, I practice a lot with my kid, and he helps me. Thankfully, he's interested, so he kind of helps me, tell me you didn't do this right, go back again, do it again. So it kind of helped me in that aspect of the critiquing. So I would just say try and do your assignment way ahead. Prioritize, make sure you are well organized. Go review your schedule, your organizer or your calendar or whatever it is that you have. If it's the written one, if it's my own is hanging on the wall, as you guys saw that time, and my reading desk is just the same. This is my workspace, study and workspace. So I don't live here. So most times I sleep like 1 a.m. 2 a.m. every day, during the session, when the school is in session, because you just have to read ahead, most times. Yeah, so that really helped me, and it helped me a lot, to be honest with you, the organizer and everything like that. So yeah, I think basically for my first year, these are the only things that really helped me. Like, I always submit my assignment on time. I had a very good organizer, like a calendar right in front of me. I was always going back, okay, what's due this day, what's due this? So I'll just push the due day. If the due day is Saturday, I'll push it to like a week before that Saturday, So it made my life quite easy. I had a very good reading body, and would read together, would explain. We'll explain. In fact, sometimes we'll explain our dialects so that it will stick to our brain. They call it ekwagba. Ekwagba is very hard, especially when it comes to nursing. But it kind of helped us, So, and yeah, so just basically have your organizer ask questions in class. Don't be too shy to ask questions. Me, I could pass for a very young lady. Except you come close to me and you look at you see that this person is not a young girl, like not young at all, one bit. I could pass for a very young girl because I have a small stature. So most of my classmates would even think, oh, this one, she's just like us. But so when you come close, you know that she's not like us, so she's a old girl, old madam. But again, then bring your shoulders down. There's no seniority in nursing. You guys are all the same, whether you're in class with an 18-year-old and you are 30, you're 40, you're 50. You guys are all on the same level. You are there to learn, be respectful to each other. And don't be, like I said again, I'm saying that do not be too shy to ask questions. Ask questions. I tell you, those lecturers, they know if you are participating, they know if you are not participating. They want to know what you have up here. Okay? So contribute to what they are saying in class. If you are saying rubbish, just contribute, and then if you're wrong, they will correct you. We all learn every day. Change is a very constant thing. So this is what I do, and I mind my business a lot as well. So I only deal with my classmates with what is related to the school activity. Anything outside that is it's a no-no for me. So I'm just very focused and just do my thing, and above all, with the grace of God, I was able to finish the first year. So like I said, I did my pre-health, then I got into the first year, and it was a tough one, but God was faithful. By God's grace, He will definitely continue being faithful. It's a tough one. Nursing is not joke, it's not beans. You have to be determined and be ready, physically, mentally, socially, everything, to be able to handle the program is very tough, because once you fail, you are out. I think once you fail twice, you're out of the program. So it's very challenging. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just peculiar to Canada or everywhere in the world, but it's really, really, really hard, So yeah. So guys, a quick recap. I just have it here. Have a reading buddy, reading partner. Ask questions in class. Your lecturers want to hear you ask questions. Participate very well. Submit your assignments, your lab work on time, okay? And then have a planner, an organizer. Trust me, it will make your life easier. It will make your life easier. This planner is my planner. That's my planner. That's my planner during the school session. Right now the school is off session, but we're going back. That's my planner. You see everything in black, red if it's due, so that's it. So guys, that's how I've been able to survive. I want to say something. I definitely have a very strong accent. I'm sure you guys can tell. I've lived here for a while, but I still do not have that accent here. You can't blame me, you can't fault me. I was born back in my country, and I'm so proud of my country. I like my country. I love the way I speak. So it's always very difficult for some people to actually hear me sometimes. But so if you, I've realized that I think I met a lady in during my clinicals. She's from some country like that, I think China or something like that, and then she was telling me that she's struggling in class. I'm like, what's the problem? She told me like she has a very strong accent, and when she talks, people do not understand. I said, well, I have a strong accent as well, so don't let that pull you back or to your shell or something. Speak up. Like, if they don't hear you, say it again. If they don't hear you, write it down and ask. And those that would have, one thing I would also notice in my class, if I say something and maybe the lecturer is saying, hey, he said yes, I sorry, I didn't hear you. I already realized that some people in my class, there's a particular lady in my class, she said this. That's it. And that has never stopped me. That has never pulled me back in my shell. I always ask questions when I want to ask questions. And above all, just be focused and you'll be fine. Okay. So that's how I was able to actually, ruffle through my first year. It was a tough one, like I said, but God was very faithful, and I finished well to the grace of God. And I'm hoping it continues that way. So guys, if you are contemplating on going into the nursing, just try these tips and you'll be fine. You'll be very comfortable. Don't be nervous. Like I said, research has it that older people actually are more focused because they know what they want. They are paying bills, they have it, so they know what they want, and they will definitely get in and they are very, in short, they are just very serious. So they are not ready to waste their money, waste their time. Time is of essence to people like us. So yeah, so go get it, guys. Go get it. I hope I was able to share more light into how you can actually survive as a mature student in your late 30s. Even if you're in your late 40s or 50s, I've seen people like that in my class. I'm not like the oldest in my class. I have people way older than me. So that's it. That's it about it. Just try those techniques and you'll be fine. You'll be so comfortable in no time. I tell you, you'll be so comfortable in no time. So thank you guys. I hope you liked my video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Please comment, share with your loved one. Thank you so much, and again, see you in the next video. Bye.